At the beginning of the story, we meet Aran, a girl who is the daughter of Boss Lam, a powerful member of Hong Kong's Black Dragon Gang. Aran attends a high-profile gathering hosted by her father. During the event, members of a rival gang attempt to insult Aran to embarrass her father. Aran impresses everyone by showcasing her dancing and swordsmanship skills. However, one of the rival gang members intentionally breaks a glass, causing shards to injure Aran's foot and make it bleed. Despite the pain, Aran continues dancing, but the guests mock her as they watch her stumble and laugh loudly. Aran becomes furious and stabs the member's hand with her sword in revenge for her insult. This provokes the other gang members to confront Aran, but Boss Lam intervenes and diffuses the situation. However, Aran still wants to avenge her insult. The next day, she tracks down the leader of the rival gang responsible for her humiliation. She finds the leader sitting alone and swiftly kills him by slitting his throat. The scene shifts to the rival gang's hideout, where a high-ranking member vows to take revenge on Aran for killing their boss. Boss Lam decides to send Aran to his trusted friend, Big Boss, for her safety. Big Boss is the most powerful gangster in Korea, and Boss Lam believes Aran will be safe there. Meanwhile, Big Boss assigns Kitchen, one of his low-ranking members, to take care of Aran because Kitchen knows Chinese. However, Kitchen doesn't know any Chinese at all. The next day, Kitchen and his two friends pick Aran up from the airport. Initially, they think Aran is a man, but soon they realize she's a beautiful woman. Aran's strict and fiery demeanor becomes apparent, and none of them can understand her language, nor can Aran speak Korean, which leads to communication challenges. Later, Aran meets Big Boss, who warmly welcomes her and assures her that she won't feel alone in Korea. He also tells her that Kitchen and his team will take care of her during her stay. Kitchen and his friends try to impress Aran with their fighting skills by sparring. However, it's revealed that Kitchen can't really fight. He's just pretending to impress Aran. Aran, however, knocks out one of Kitchen's friends, revealing she's not an ordinary girl, but a skilled fighter. During this time, a girl named Yo arrives, who is supposed to translate between Aran and the gangsters. Yo is immature and frightened of the gangsters, so she translates Aran's rude words into polite language to avoid any conflict. Aran requests Kitchen to help her find her mother, who was last seen in Korea. Aran believes her mother might still be there. The next day, some rival gang members harass Kitchen's two friends, but Aran, standing nearby, decides to help. She uses a small table to knock over the gangsters and helps Kitchen fight them off. The gangsters are injured and flee. That evening, Aran, Yo, and Kitchen's friends go out for dinner. Kitchen drinks too much and goes to the restroom with one of his friends. Suddenly, the rival gang shows up and starts harassing Aran and Yo. Furious, Aran fights them off with chopsticks and powerful kicks. Kitchen's friend runs to the restroom to inform Kitchen about Aran's fighting skills, which surprises him because he didn't believe a lone girl could take on dangerous gangsters. The gangsters report back to their leader, who instructs them to target Kitchen. After researching Kitchen, the rival gang invites him and Aran to their headquarters. When they arrive, Kitchen is shocked to see his friends badly beaten by the gangsters. Enraged by their condition, Kitchen attempts to fight the gang leader, but is easily overpowered. Aran helps Kitchen by throwing a peanut at the leader's face, causing him to lose balance. Kitchen takes advantage of this and punches the leader, knocking him to the ground. The rival gang members corner Kitchen and start beating him. Despite the brutality, Kitchen continues to protect and stand up for Aran. Eventually, Aran decides to fight the gangsters on her own. Using her powerful skills, she defeats them within seconds, impressing Kitchen with her fighting prowess. Later, Kitchen and his group return home, deeply impressed by Aran's abilities and somewhat intimidated by her strength. That night, they all sit together in the garden and share a drink. Despite the language barrier, Kitchen has a growing sense of attraction towards Aran, and Aran begins to bond well with Kichu. The next morning, everyone has breakfast together, and Ankh, grateful for Aran's help, refrains from speaking rudely. In reality, Aran is handling the situation very well, but Yo tries to create fear among them by mistranslating Aran's words. In fact, Yo was having a lot of fun doing this. Kitchen and his companions go to their headquarters, where they see that the rival gang's leader has come to admit his defeat. Seeing this, Big Boss is so impressed with Kitchen that he promotes him from a low rank to his right-hand man. Meanwhile, members of Hong Kong's higher-ranking gang seek revenge on Aran. They send a group of professional assassins to Korea. Aran and her group are enjoying their time in a town when they learn that the killers have arrived. Initially, everyone believes the killers are targeting Kitchen, but it soon becomes clear that their true target is Aran. As the killers begin their attack, Kitchen and his team try to protect Aran. During the confrontation, one of the killers shoots Aran, injuring her. Despite the injury, Aran is rescued by Kitchen, who then takes her to a safe location. He calls his boss and tells him the situation. He informs the others, and they all return home to protect themselves from further attacks. They soon learn that the killers are closing in on their house. So they quickly split into two groups. One group consisting of Kitchen and Aran, and the other group consisting of Yo, Kitchen's two friends. The killers are chasing Kitchen and Aran, and during the pursuit, their vehicle collides with a truck, allowing Kitchen and Aran to escape. Kitchen takes Aran to his family's house to keep her safe from the killers. At the house, Kitchen's parents mistakenly believe Aran is his girlfriend, and Kitchen's mother gives him a family necklace, suggesting he could marry Aran. They spend the night there as the immediate danger from the killers seems to have passed. Meanwhile, in Hong Kong, Aran's father is meeting with high-level members of his gang when a sudden explosion severely injures him. Back in Korea, Aran reunites with her friends. When she goes out to visit her father, she is shocked to encounter the killers. Despite her surprise, she bravely fights them off with a dagger, killing two of the killers' members. The only remaining killer is a girl who is a skilled fighter. A fierce sword fight ensues between Aran and this girl, showcasing both their exceptional sword-fighting abilities. Although the girl is stronger and injures Aran slightly, Aran remains determined. Using her intelligence, Aran hides in the grass and watches as the girl attacks. Seizing the opportunity, Aran prepares for a decisive move. After the fight, Aran learns the location of her mother and quickly heads there. When she arrives, she discovers that her mother has formed a new family and is happily living with them. Aran decides not to disturb her mother's new life and leaves. She fears that contacting her mother might ruin her happiness. Determined to seek revenge in Hong Kong, Aran ignores Chow's attempts to stop her. Upon reaching Hong Kong, she goes to see her father, only to find him seriously injured from the earlier explosion. Lam, her father, sees her for the last time before he dies. The next day, Kitchen arrives in Hong Kong to assist Aran. He gives Aran his family necklace, which prompts Aran to kiss his feet in gratitude. The scene then shifts to a wedding of a rival gang member, where the rival gang's boss, responsible for Aran's father's death, has arrived. Aran attends the wedding disguised as a guest. Seizing the opportunity, she draws her sword and attacks the boss. Her actions create chaos and a stampede among the wedding guests. Meanwhile, the rival gang prepares to attack Aran. Before they can launch their assault, Aran arrives with her men and begins shooting them with bullets. While making her escape, she manages to kill many of the gangsters, and the rival gang's boss flees the scene. Aran pursues the boss and follows it into a dark tunnel, where she encounters another group of gangsters. She fights them off and inflicts injuries with a powerful strike. After exiting the tunnel, Aran continues her search for the boss. During this time, a member of the boss's crew shoots at her, but Aran evades the bullets and throws a dagger, hitting him. Aran reaches the boss and engages in a sword fight with the boss's occupants. The boss retaliates by pulling out a gun and shooting at Aran, hitting her on the side. Gangster's boss laughs maliciously, but Kitchen's ally diverts the boss's attention. In response, the boss, enraged, shoots Kitchen, causing him to fall from a building. As this unfolds, Aran confronts the boss. She attacks the boss, plunges her knife into his chest, and throws him off the building. Then she sees Kitchen, who survived the fall because he landed directly on a garbage truck. The scene then shifts. Aran has now been appointed as the leader of the Black Dragon Gang. Meanwhile, Kitchen is heading to the airport to leave Hong Kong. Aran's right-hand advisor suggests that she take Kitchen to Korea, as her father made a mistake by leaving her mother behind, and they don't want Aran to regret this decision for the rest of her life. Upon hearing this, Aran heads to the airport with her gang and intercepts Kitchen on the way. Kitchen, upon realizing the importance of this decision, agrees to accompany Aran. They embrace each other, and the movie concludes with this resolution. That's it for today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe to watch more interesting recap videos. Thanks for watching.